Hello, 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 and welcome in, everybody. Whew. Oh, I actually kind of meant to stream a little sooner, like yesterday, but then I realized yesterday was St. Patrick's was yesterday, right? Or did we just celebrate it yesterday? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it actually was yesterday. And so I had like stuff to do with family and lots of corned beef and cabbage and carrots and potatoes and stuff to eat. So I had to do all that stuff. Just had to eat all that corned beef. Oh man. So I'm here today, and we have a whole new event going on in game. Actually, a double event going on in game. I actually kind of like this glam that I put together. It's simple, springy, brighter colors. Definitely on Bard. Just works well there. But we've got Hatching Tide and Little Ladies Day going on, and a beautiful, beautiful mount to get today. The most beautiful mounts imaginable. And so I'm gonna go ahead and run through those events, or that event. I don't know exactly how like fused together the two events are, or if it's just like both of them are going at the same time. We shall see. But I'm going to go ahead and go through those events. And then I think I'm going to do the next stage for my ARR Relic as well. So by the by, this stage that I'm on really stinks. I know I say that about every stage. The previous one with the Books of the Braves is probably the worst, like the most tedious of all of them. This is probably one of the most expensive of all of them. Because, I know last time we looked at this, I was saying, like, okay, so level 1 materias maybe give you, like, 1, and then the higher rank materias probably give you more points, right? And so it says 75, but you maybe only need, like, 20, 30, 40 materia, something like that, to get up to 75. I could not have been more wrong. Every single materia only gives you a single point. And each materia can have a max of 44. So each rank of materia, you have to invest about 11 or 12-ish of each of them before you can go up to the next. So it's not like, this gives me 1 point, but then I can put one of these in, and that gives me maybe 2 points, or 3 points, or 4 points towards the infused. No, every one of these is 1, and I have to invest... Actually, I have been doing these. I have to invest 11 rank 1s. Then I can start putting rank 2s in, which are only worth 1 point. Then I can start putting rank 3s in at like 22, I think, which are only worth 1 point, up to a max of 44. So this is, like, terrible. Not only do you just cram whatever materia you can get your hands on in there, because for those who don't know, getting low-level materia is actually infinitely harder than getting high-level materia. Like, there may be people who are like, oh yeah, you can just buy low-level materia for poetics. Yeah, like 5s? Maybe 4s? I think just 5s for poetics. But getting 1s and 2s is nearly impossible. Like, the only way to get 1s and 2s of combat materia is to get it yourself, which there is a way to do that fast-ish. It's not good. It's not fast, but it's fast-ish. Or buy it off the market. And because there's enough people on the market that know that 1s and 2s of combat materia are like the worst to get a hold of, the most impossible to get a hold of, and people need them for ARR relics, 1s and 2s, which are like the most worthless, the most terrible stat growth for all materias of combat materia, go for like 10,000 plus gil on the market each. So I mean, if you're willing to do the terrible garbage grind to get 1s and 2s, which I did a little bit of, but I don't enjoy it, then you can make bank on the market pretty well. But if you're trying to get 1s and 2s, then you're basically screwed. 3s and 4s don't go for as much for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's more ways to get 3s and 4s, but you don't buy them for poetics. I think the lowest you can go for poetics is like 5s. But, so I've gotten a hold of a number of materias. As you can see, like I said, 3s and 4s are much less expensive. This whole set of almost like 200 of each of these 3s and 4s here probably still costs me a couple 100,000 gil on the market. But I was usually able to find them for like less than 100 each, so maybe not. But 1s and 2s are terrible. I was jumping around like all my worlds and all the data centers around me and stuff like that to get as many 1s and 2s as I can, as cheap as I could, and still this probably cost me over 1 million gil with this plus what I've already invested, because I'm already up to 74 out of 75, so I only need 1 more. But the other killer here, of course, is the Alexandrite. You need a guaranteed 75 Alexandrite, because you need 1 for every single infusion, but you don't lose them if you mess up the infusion. And a minimum of 75 materia, because you need 1 for every single infusion, and if you screw up the infusion, it can break the materia. But the Alexandrite is another thing that's like annoying to get. You have to buy it for allied seals. It's not super expensive, but you need 75 of them. Or you can get it from a maybe 2 or 3 times a day repeatable quest, which I think gives you around like 3 to 5 of them when you do it, but also requires you to run a duty roulette in order to do it, and is annoying. Or you can do ARR Fates with your relic equipped and have a very small chance, like I think like 6% or something like that, chance of getting an Alexandrite from it. Maybe you can do other Fates, but it didn't seem like it. I was doing some other Fates in later expansion areas, and I wasn't getting any Alexandrite. Maybe my RNG luck was just terrible, or maybe it has to be in ARR zones. I don't know. But, I just need to get a hold of 1 more Alexandrite, and I can finish up this one for my bow at least, and get it up to the next tier. But yeah, this is like an expensive garbage stage. Like, I end up saying that about every single stage of the ARR Relic. Every single stage of the ARR Relic I come off of going, wow, that stage sucked and everything about it was terrible. Oh well. So I need to go and like pick up my daily hunts from my grand company, and if I run through some of them, I'll probably have enough for the last piece of Alexandrite I need for this relic. But we'll see. For now, let's do something that's actually kind of fun. Okay, princesses and the eggs. So maybe they are fused together then. Directions. Yep. You. Yep. Man, warms my heart. You're eager to revel in hatching tide once more. You sparked my imagination. Dream of a Gubu, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage or else. But in Olda, somebody else. Oh God. A dream of a glorious Gubu standing on the little lady stage. Radiant flowers of pink. Gubu held in their hands. Egg decorated most lavishly. Okay then. You're one of the like weirdest, most useless clairvoyants ever. Because it all just comes to like weird events. Sandy brown of that city is accented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Little Ladies' Day, yep. Dreams clear, combine the spirit of hatching tide, Little Ladies' Day. Oh, actually, that was the spirit of we're all working on Dawn Trail right now, but sure, yeah, why not? Let's do that. Entered the event and brought a proposal for them. Hello. The only inspiration which can boast to your selfless assistance. President, so confident we share a vision. Already secured the services of a performer and his Gubu companion before meeting with us. Great. All in old Dutch conviction made of the safety of such an act. Yeah, well, I can get that. I can understand that. If I recall, part of 1.0 was that a Gubu was released in Ul'dah, and it was like this big disaster. Years ago, yep, supposedly tame Gubu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. Well, the Hatchie Tide event here, the Gubu is the main attraction. Giant people. Prove to those that all die that Gubu poses no danger. That would put any doubts to rest. When they arrive, no time are treated to display of their show. Say, never have I seen a Gubu so pretty and sweet. Could have taken, seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. Here once I could act as a witness for my peers in Ul'dah. Aren't you accompanying me to this show? Someone as well versed in this realm's beast kin as you. He's singularly qualified to tell us just how docile this Gubu is. Quite a few eggs for my troubles.
Oh my god, I got the goo on me. Oh, it's gross.
Oh my god, Baron. Got the goo on me. Oh god. Unusual form of payment. Well, Mr. Salyapo is plenty. My proposal, many thanks. I look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show. The goo. Baron. Bent Branch Meadows. I wonder if this one's also gonna have some like fate event that I can get eggs from to buy stuff for, but I don't know. I looked at some of the merchants and they just had like the usual stupid whatever the hell they're called, the little like symbols that you can throw into the air around you. Crap like that. The prisms or whatever they call them. And again, I haven't done a lot in 14. Yeah, magic prisms. Right? They just have terrible magic prisms that I don't care about. Also, Baron, as I was saying at the beginning of stream, I should be ready to get up to the next tier on my ARR Relic. And, whereas the last one was probably the grindiest, this one was probably the most expensive and very boring. Very tedious. Look at all them Gubus. I haven't done a lot of things in 14 because you've been busy bringing democracy to the bugs. Like, wait for it.
I have no friends.
Yeah, I end up having to do a lot of stuff like solo in 14. Waiting for you, but hard pressed to pick your job off the floor if you see what my PD has in store for you. This is the day I found her wander the wilderness all by our lonesome. And for her family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. But yes, also democracy. Oh, are they peach blossoms? Dare say she's the very picture of a little lady's day princess. No PDs too. She's thought of little else since the moment Miss Eliapo came to us with a peculiar request. Love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that and then some. Call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, PD. Something tells me that's gonna be an actual, like, emote that the mount has. Astounding! All it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius required. Days and nights racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of 2 celebrations. Met about Helldivers because I want to use the weapons I want to use, and they're not very good against armor. Oh. Yeah, you have your own little meta that you want to use because you enjoy it, and they have their own meta that's just leaving you in the dust. Yeah, I'm used to that in a lot of games. And Gridania, Petey's been a little on edge. So like this, I think I figured out what's causing it. I'm performing an audience of 2, but when a whole gaggle of revelers showed up not long ago, she just froze up. Rain of hellfire or bullets, not enough Daga. Large crowds. Save the show and climb on top of her head, that set her mind at ease. Helped her find her courage. As young as I used to be, my knees are already crying out in protest the prospect of climbing her again. You, on the other hand, I reckon you got plenty of moms left of those adventurers' legs of yours. She'll need to join our merry troop and support Petey during her star turn. Only carry 1 support weapon, so I become useless the moment a charger shows up. Ah. Top her head and head towards the crowds. Show them our act and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still play to go around. This fucking pink Goobu is great. Off on her own is something else. Demands your attention should make her way back to me. Yep, it's an actual emote. Egg surprise. Oof, right on your face. What did you see? Not performing Goobu I heard so much about. Good show. I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. I take an arch tower or arc thrower or a flamethrower. Extremely dangerous to your friends. Oh god, friendly fire. Flying Goobus. Good, I don't have to actually target them. Amazing, the rabbits are adorable. Crown of peach blossoms so pretty. Why did they give them out with the egg? Let's go find out. Oh, the chocobo key. Oof. Stars, what manner of... Rodiachi Tide. Yes, I knew that, of course. Never knew a Goobus could be adept at anything besides eating. Expanded by horizons. 70s this year after all. In Gridania, return to Aldemund and tell them of Petey's courageous performances. This big, pink, fluffy goofball. Oh, great mount. Phew, Petey, I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. Dying in a desert, making a random oasis. Managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the seneschals. Petey in pink. Bystander affair so far, what I've seen is truly inspiring. So it's not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. The main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah, on behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. I wonder to decline such eager invitation. Consider it accepted. Tell Miss Aliapa that she'll be needing more eggs. Go on to Ul'dah, we'll find our own way there before long. Get the stage ready for your arrival. Huzzah! Straight to Ul'dah! This is going fast. Petey is taking a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while until she becomes accustomed to the crowds? Like, if this is really all there is to the event, this is going super fast. I'll have plenty of time to work on the relic if it's really just like these 2 quests in like 15 minutes for the whole thing. When they were combining 2 events, I was like, maybe it'll actually be longer than the events are these days, but doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah, let me see what the level is. I think the lowest you can go is 5. No, 6s. You can get 6s for Poetics. You can get 5s for Maki Matter, which is not the easiest thing to get, but not terrible. Yeah, so 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s are all just fucking terrible to get. Which is why people jack the prices up on them on the market board so much. Just, like, screw people who are going for the ARR relics. Which are the only use for 1, 2, 3s, and 4s, dude. Honestly, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s on combat materia are such pitiful fucking levels of boosts that they're almost not worth using in general. Like, the only people who care about them are people doing the relics. And so the markup is like 5,000% markup. Oh no, I managed to win over the planning committee. My story PD show. Those gates will be cast wide for arrival. Well, the idea would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. The idea is to spread the word, tell the citizens what we saw in Bent Branch Meadows. I hope they will welcome PD with open arms. We'll manage a celebration which spans from Gridania to Ul'dah. He smiles upon the faces of all the realm's little ladies and egg fanatics alike. Drum up what interest I can, head over the steps of Thal and do the same. Alrighty then. Let me just grab the Ethernet and head over there that way. It's actually kind of difficult for me to put together like a bright, sort of colorful outfit like this, because I noticed when going through my glamour dresser, way too much of my stuff is like dark gray or dark black. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Also, unfortunately, there are a few other ways I could get allied seals, plenty of them, but none of them happen until tomorrow's reset. Goobers are capable of anything more mindless eating. It shows it's just watching a beast chomping on hay. So what if it is? You just love the chance to see a Goober up close? No. You put it that way. Not as if I have a lot else to do, alright? Like, I could do the Blue Mage Mask Carnival weeklies, or the Blue Mage just in general weekly, like, duties. Or I could do an elite mark at the Grand Company, or, like, you know, there's 6, 7 different ways I could get a really good amount of allied seals really fast, but all of them are on cooldown until reset tomorrow. What was that? Severe thunderstorm warning for your area. Interesting. It's probably more towards the main city rather than way out here in one of the counties. Goobu performer, aren't they dangerous? A friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. It's the very same. I suppose it's worth a look. Also, when I'm in a general area, when I'm in a combat area, like a duty or something, having my sprint and my peloton like this work really well, so that you can choose which one. But when I'm in a general area, I just put together the macro, which sprints and peloton, so I can just stick it in one. And when sprint's on cooldown, I'll just peloton instead. That's a very, very simple macro that, like, anyone at the very beginning of the game could put together, but I just never bothered to do it before. There's some terrible memories. The rampage I witnessed as a child, yep. Well, that won't happen again. Have you seen this Goober with your own eyes? Countless smiles the people of Gridania. Gentle as a tame chocobo. So, I still no reason you lie to me. Very well, I shall go. Rest of this way I can conquer my fears. The big bright pink goo-boo. With just showing off a bunch of goofy, like, glamours and stuff is very easy and simple and sweet. And it's like, there's no danger there. Alright. I'll probably snooze these ads just before they go in order to buy myself as much time as I can for this next scene. There we go. 5 minutes. And I can buy myself a couple more 5 minutes if I need to. In order to spread even further than I'd hoped. While this is cause for celebration, Petey appears to be intimidated by their expectant gazes. You just hop on her head, she calmed down, just like that. We can't lean on you forever. You rally her spirits with some encouraging words. Such a goofy emote with the cat boy. Come on, Petey. Oh. No, I can hear the thunder. Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely thunder nearby. Odd, though, that doesn't sound like it's raining. Let me take my earbud out. Oh, no, it is raining. Just a little bit, though. There's not too much rain. It's mostly just the thunder. Interesting that it's, like, finally hit, because we were seeing a lot of dark clouds around for the last few days. Oh, well. This is the first time performing alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her. Needs its princess. Yeah, remember how happy you made everyone in Gridania? Got time for lifting the spirits of downtrodden. Well, when they give me a multiple choice answer, it's not too hard usually. Those should be arrived by now. Pray joint bystanders to give Petey your... Oh god. NPCs with their frick... their stupid glow sticks. Final act, bedecked with blooming flowers, this Kubu princess has prepared something unforgettable for all the little ladies out there. Yep. Love the goofy little bunnies. It's time I visioned in my dream, of course. Never believed. Leave goodness for nothing but wild beasts. I simply adore. I'm as thrilling as this show. I best catch the next ship to airship to Gridania. Well, the ladies get a great show, and Hatching Tide gets more egg seekers. There's a full blue. Petey will be the talk of Bulldog for moons to come. Thank you, Zaliapo, for giving us both a chance to bring a little brightness to so many lives. I thought that the little crown of flowers around her head has to be even bigger to go over the giant humpback. Like, this is gigantic crown of... Let's go ahead and just snooze you again. You're bringing joy to the citizens of Ul'dah, especially its little ladies. Can you imagine? Actually, tie-dyed little ladies, they both will be remembered as the highlights of the year. Gosh, back of this experience of fondness for the rest of our lives. Thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. Uh-huh. Here, we need an excuse to give you another bout. Find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. You down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your venture, she'll be able to deliver smiles to corners of the world I've only heard tales of. Yeah. In fact, way out at like Ultima Thule at the edges of the universe if I wanted to. How could I say no? With the most beautiful mount imaginable. Oh no, no. I'm playing what? But I regret it. Melody. No, I placed her in good hands. Forward to hearing of her exploits while the day's away. Ew. Ew, Baron. It sounded so wrong. I'm required in Gridania. Nota must know just how perfectly my dream manifested. Alright, there. Stay here in Old Dawn till the festivities end. Who knows? Maybe longer. Ah, I got something caught in my eye. It's scratching the crap out of it. You personally. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted seneschal. Oh. See you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. The PD show is concluded. The ladies' day is not. Pray enjoy all that we have prepared. No stranger Gridania either. I've already kind of checked out all the merchants they had in both places. None of them had anything all that interesting. They're the Blossom magic prisms here, and then the Hatching Tide magic prisms in Gridania. That's about it. I'll double check to see if the merchants got anything new after finishing the event, but I doubt it. Seasonal event complete. 2 events in one, and it takes about 20 minutes to finish. I get they're working on Dawn Trail, but I have like the same complaint about this as I've had for most of the events these days, which is it seems like they're really shortening the events these days. Oh yes, by the way, I finished Special Task Force, which for those who don't know... For those who know, they know. For those who don't, that's a terrible fate. That is a horrible fate. It is so annoying. Luckily, I managed to get into a group with enough people to do enough DPS, and then I went Blue Mage and took that guaranteed stun attack. Oh my god, sneezing so people can hear this clearly. Oh god. Anyway, I went Blue Mage and took the guaranteed stun attack that bypasses enemies' stun invulnerabilities. It's not a very good attack in general. It only does 1 second of stun, but it can hit enemies that are even immune to stun. And so I basically got the Tarrasque in a loop where it's trying to do its giant uninterruptible attack that will just do massive damage to everyone, and I'm stunning it for 1 second out of it, and it keeps trying to cast, and I keep stunning it, and it keeps trying to cast, and I keep stunning it over and over and over, just looping it like that while everyone else just DPSs the shit out of it as hard as they can and burns it down. And we finally managed to do it. That was probably like the 5th or 6th time I've tried to get a group together for Task Force, and it finally happened. Nope, still just the confetti. Wyman has nothing. Just information. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just the same stuff. Boom, boom, boom. You know, I haven't done much Bard stuff lately. Riggy! Riggy do tricksy, Riggy trick.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
Okay, not even any side stuff this year, huh? Okay. Hi, Hamlin. Thornberry eggs here. Baron, wait, oh, Baron, wait, wait, oh, Baron, wait. Thank you, Baron. All right, Limza. Let's go to sleep. This is my goodbye throw, or eat, not sleep. To use to sleep. Alright, Baron, enjoy your meal. I'm just gonna go run up some dailies really quick and get the Alexandrite and mess with my relic a bit. See, so unfortunately, no new weekly. But I do have a couple dailies. Say goodbye. Bam! Let's see. 8, 8, 8. That's 24. I think I only have 10. Now I have 18, but I need 50. 24, 34, 40. Yeah, no. Not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to do at least one of the Fate ones. So I'm gonna try and get them as quick as I can. Because those Fates are always the annoying ones. Upper Lenosha, Central Shroud. Let's try Upper Lenosha. Let's see if Simoner gives up. These Fate ones are always annoying. They're worth a decent amount more, but you have to wait for the Fates, which is a pain in the ass. 11 minutes. Okay, that's enough time. As long as no one else goes out and knocks that Fate out too quickly or anything, I should be able to get over there and do it. I should only need the one Fate to get enough. No more snoozes, but that's okay. I'm just over here beating up a Fate boss really quick. I do need to go south a little bit to not get caught and just go the other zone. That, and I should probably summon Nuggies again. No one is anywhere even remotely close to here. Good. Let me try and find a location where I'm not going to be surrounded by other enemies. That's not going to work. Let's just kill the other enemies then. Before I sink for the Fate. We'll just ice these idiots. Put you on healer stance. Because Chocobos are almost worthless on almost any other stance, because they just don't use it. Attacker stance isn't terrible, but trying to put your Chocobo on tank defender stance is almost worthless, because they are never going to generate enough aggro to keep the enemy off of you. Can he be slowed? Yes, he can. Wow, that Master Pearl freaking respawned, like, instantly. All of them are respawning super fast for some reason. Game just really does not want to let me do this easily. Hello, Dynamite. Welcome in. Just finished. Me? I'm in the US. This should be fine. I'm in California. Unfortunately, I'm more west coast. Okay, that takes care of the big one that I really need. I don't need to worry about this other one right now. East Shroud, Western Lenosha, North Shroud. Alright, let's do Western Lenosha first. Listen to Tupac? No, not really. California love. I've heard it. Oh, sorry. Twitch threw up an ad in the middle of it. Although, if you're over on YouTube, you probably didn't get any ad, so that'll work. Subject and age? What was I looking for here? I'm out of gear. Oh yeah, these guys tend to be over here. Or no, not over here. They tend to be on this side of it. I don't gotta answer it. I don't talk about how old I am. I don't even know what you mean by subject, though. I'm too damn old. That's how old. Maybe they are down here. Over here? There they are. Was it 3 or was it 4? It was 3. Oh, I should get rid of these idiots. Math, biology, etc., stuff like that. Oh, I never really cared about, like, math and science and all of that. In fact, what I ended up studying in school was video game design. Yeah, I ended up studying video game design and then, like, video production and audio production and things like that, so kind of a lot of stuff that'd be fairly useful to a streamer. Or a YouTuber or anything of that sort, but I don't know that I really made great use of any of it. Unreal or something else. I'm not developing any games at the moment, but I've used, I used Unreal back in the day. We did some basic Flash stuff. Nothing much with that anymore these days. But we used, like, Unreal Development Kit and things of that sort. So, yeah, a little bit of that. But, like, Unreal 4 or 5 or any of the newer stuff, I haven't used much of those. Oh, damn it. Drop my mouth. Oh, wait, I should be using You. There we go. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Goofy just like sitting on top of her back. So goofy. Wow, thunderstorm's really getting close now. Alright. What was I hunting here again? Sylvan size. I know where those are. Wait, what was the fate one? Green tier central shroud. Oh, he'll be back where the ice spike little trickster imp guys are, probably. Sylvan Sai and then Ixali Wind Talons up in North Shroud. Sylvan. Am I not far enough north here? Am I too far north? Lark's Call. I always forget. Yeah, Lark's Call is the one that's further south. Okay, I was mistaken for like these Sylph or whatever ones over here rather than the Sylvan ones. See, these Sylphid ones were the ones I was thinking of. The Sylvan ones are further south over here. Blam. There's two. What am I doing on ally seals? Once I knock these out, I should have enough. Oop. Oh, no. Do I need another one? What was this, 4, not 3? I think I can get all these guys at once, so I don't have to worry about any of them attacking me. Nope, missed one. Got that freaking Morble over there, though. There we go. That should be enough. Yep, 54. Back to Limsa. And we can finally finish this tier off. Boy, was it an expensive tier. Last Alexandrite I need for this. For the first relic. You need 75 for every single relic, so... if I want to do any more, it's going to take forever. Okay, 100%. Good. It really doesn't matter what materia I put on this. Technically, it does. It does change the stats of the weapon based on what materia you put on it, but this is such an old weapon, you're never going to use it to fight anyway. You're just doing this stuff for, like, glam. So... it really doesn't matter what materia you put on it. North Shroud. Plus, I still have those quests that I'm working on for the Shadowbringer relics. I'm kind of working on, like, all the Shadowbringer relics at once, though. Because there's multiple stages, and you can only get things if you have one in a certain stage and all that. So I kind of have, like, multiple Shadowbringers relics at different stages of completion so that I can just pick up like all the little like usable items that you need for each one at the same time. Shazan, get me to the next stage, which I'm sure will be terrible, but maybe not as bad as this one, with any luck. Do I have to have it equipped? Equipped with the relic, okay. Ah, every button, but there we go. There's my Artemis bow. Equipped with the relic weapon Novus. Wait, what? No, that's Animus. Animus enhancement? Sphere scroll light energy. Okay, there we go. Relic, lend me your object you wish enhanced. Artemis bow Animus. Yep, now I have to re-unequip it. It's so annoying. There. Magnificent! Relic receives its power will be enhanced like so. I don't care. Look at all these stats I don't give a crap about. Doesn't matter. I even have fucking tenacity on there, because at least they were cheap. Yeah, you know, tenacity, that super useful stat for a bard. Finish the task that you and Batten have started. This will take but a moment. The Relic of Eld, receive of this scroll of memories of toil and triumph. Yeah, lots of toil. Newfound light, illuminate this adventurer's path. Boom. You now have a Novus, I think? Relic weapon Animus enhanced. You may do so by repeating the process of infusing a sphere scroll with materia, then presenting it to Jalzahn. I have a lot of materia. I don't have anywhere near the ones that I need to do more relic weapons, because there are certain ones that are going for like 10k plus gil a piece, and I just refuse to buy those. And, but I do have a lot of the materia I would need to do more relic weapons. I just need to get those really terrible ones. If I want to. But I need to do more books if I want to do that. And the book phase is terrible as well. So there's that. I would like to get at least one relic, though. So I am doing all of this for the bow, so I can have at least one relic. Technically, I'd like to have at least 2 relics. I'd like the bow and the axe. Because I like to try and do the relic for the the warrior of light cannon weapon for the expansion kind of thing, right? So like for ARR, I'd like to do the bow and the axe. For Heavensward, I'd like to do the spear. For Stormblood, I'd have to do 2 relics as well, because I'd have to do monk and samurai. And then Shadowbringer's Dark Knight, which is not the first one I was working on, but it is one of them. The one I'm furthest on in Shadowbringers is actually my Gunbreaker, but that's because it's Boja based, so it just felt right to do Gunbreaker instead. I didn't think of that, actually. Oh well. And I already have the Endwalker one for Paladin, but Endwalker was much easier. See, the Mandervillis Falchion and the Mandervillis Kite Shield, I already have those. Now then, if I stick the weapon on... Whoops, they put it over here, didn't they? Yep. Artemis Bow Novus with freaking tenacity on it. Yep, super useful. What the fucking... No. Don't need you. Zodiac Glass. Penetrating gaze, you have a feeling that Jalzahn has further plans for your relic weapon. Keeping well, my friends, doubtless guess my research in the enhancement of your relic continues. Delving into the subject of soul attunement, allow me to explain how it pertains to our endeavor. No small effort on your part, it has become host to abundant soul energy. Seemingly the relic was not as powerful as it should have been. It was plainly not benefiting fully from the energy it held. After some tests, I believe I identified the problem, the degree of soul attunement. The soul energy permeates your weapon. At present, that energy is not attuned to its host. Oh. Much of it remains latent and untapped. Okay, so now you have to go fight with it equipped and get used to it and all that. Full access to the energy. I fear that my expertise alone is not sufficed to find a solutions problem. Your weapon, Geralt may well possess the knowledge that is of use to you. Recall that the man hasn't been exactly accommodating of my requests or assistance. And if a miracle has come to pass, I doubt he would be willing to help me now. Something of a rapport with Geralt, yes? I believe you stand a far better chance of winning him over to our cause. Much obliged if you could speak to them in my stead. Here for your kettle, it ain't ready. Can a man mend kettles in peace? So what else do you want this time? It's going a long way from just wanting to mend kettles to be dragged into every freaking relic expansion possible. It's your relic of Eld. Might be as I could help you, but what's in it for me? Should I drop my kettle mend and just see you kill things better? Because we're friends, you and I and Rowena. Oh my god, you get to lord it over Jalzahn. You and I and Rowena. His friends say that out its name in the same breath. You're a black-hearted bloody bastard, you know that? Oh god. Aren't we friends? Tell him to get his ass over here. Incredible. I know not what honeyed words you use to convince him. Not so much honey. Skill of the tongue is your weapon. Come, let us waste no time. I can't go all day, so be quick about it. What was set to create the mighty arms? Will by Zodiac Bros Legends. Faro succeeded in blah 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 blah. Yep. Tune the relic soul energy to its host, that right? Yeah, go kill stuff with it. You need to isolate the energy inside your relic from external influence. Eventually becomes attuned to its host through use. Yep. Composed of ether, that energy is fickle as sin. Gets easily distracted by forces outside the host. Attunement to happy, you need to get rid of them pesky outside forces. Do this by making your weapon ether tight. Buggered if I know how, though. You'll have to work that out yourself. Ether tight, you just need to use it as usual. Run around and kill things with it. Over time, the energy ought to become one with its host. Imagine you'll need to undo the ether tightness, or the newfound power will remain sealed. Isolation, of course. Solution that I dare to imagine. Prepare a glaze that will render the relic impassable to ether. When we know that sufficient attunement has been achieved and the glaze is ready to be removed. You know them Archons from Charlie, and they use newfangled goggles would allow the wearer to see traces of ether. We can make something similar, I reckon. The ether goggles. Need nothing near sophisticated. Magnifying glass fitted with lenses, what are crafted from ether-sensitive material, ought to serve our needs. Finely ground crystals with glass. Should be possible to create such lenses as you describe. Inspired idea. You're a genius. Praise is nice and all, but what's like a man's thirst? Want to show your admiration, do with a drink. Still a fiery liquor. Looks so great. Now you're talking. Leftover materials to make our magnified glass. I'll get to work on it right away. It's ready. This will be able to check soul attunement levels at a glance. Zodiac glass. She put it to good use, you hear? Gosh, prepare the coating for his relic and on. Huzzah! Do I need more stuff? Make your weapon ether tight. Weird phrase, ether tight. Let's place it when these speak Geralt's apprentice Drake's his name, and he will furnish you with a replacement. Ether tight coating, I'm pleased to say that it is ready. Tradition of naming our creations shall be known as Soul Glaze. Relic you wish enhanced, and I shall coat it with a layer of Soul Glaze. This begins the next stage of our quest to recreate the legendary arms of the Zodiac Braves. Huzzah! Upgrade your novice by way of soul glazing. Speak with Jalzan while in possession of the relic you wish to enhance, then select relic weapon novice soul glazing. Jalzan to have him apply a coating, so you may begin attuning the soul energy to the item by wielding it in battle. Use Zodiac Glass while equipped with a relic weapon. Novice determines its item's current level of soul attunement. If you happen to misplace your Zodiac Glass, a new one can be obtained from Drake. Participating in certain duties will accelerate the rate with which soul attunement is achieved. This is the one where you basically just go in and fight a Freet or Garuda or something like that like 200 times in a row unsynced and just do it fast. But it's still tedious as shit. Which activities yield... Inquire with other adventurers as to which activities yield the best results. This is not ARR era. I'll just look it up. Soul attunement has been achieved. Take your weapon back to Jalzan. Remember, soul energy can only attune to weapons which have been soul glazed. Decide to enhance additional relic weapons. Do not forget to first take them to Jalzan. I'm pretty sure you have to wield the weapon, too. Have the novice. Artemis Bow Novice. Without further ado, I shall apply soul glaze to your weapon. Not a spot shall be left uncoated. You sticky. I can't fight with this. Completely ether tight. This weapon in hand, do that which you do best, adventure. In due course, the spirit energy it bears shall become fully attuned. There were probably a number of other ways to do this back in the day when you would use this relic during ARR or whatever. But nowadays, the relic is so freaking weak that you're not going to run around adventuring like normal with the relic equipped. You'd use any other weapon, basically. Activities. So instead, you just rush it by doing trials like over and over and over again. The relic weapon novice has achieved full soul attunement. You may present it to Jalzan to have it enhanced to a relic weapon nexus. Upgrade weapon will retain the power it received from materia by way of the sphere scroll. Don't care. Possible to alter the materia. Like, literally, the only thing I'm going to do with this is then go and make replicas of these weapons to use for glam, for the most part. Materia enhanced properties of your relic, both before and after the aforementioned upgrade. To initiate the process, please speak with Jalzan. Don't care. Peer into the Zodiac Glass. No etheric activity. Okay. Interesting. Probably completely unnecessary, but interesting. Does it say anything about, like, soul glazed? No. Okay. Let's do, my ARR Relic. Make sure I have everything good except the bow. Yep. And then we can resync that. Alright. And then, let me try... Like, I know it's trials, but let me just look it up really quick. Relics grind, ARR relics, steps, mysterious mask, poetic stump, blah 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 blah, light grind. Wait, no. That's Nexus. Oh no, wait, that is the... Mm-hmm. Okay. So people run Aurum Veil, which is good light, pretty quick, or Naval Extreme, or Titan Extreme, which is good light and pretty quick. Interesting. Let me see. Unrestricted. Let's see how fast I can run Aurum Veil. It's gonna be pretty fast. It's gonna be pretty quick. I should be able to like one-shot most things. Oh yeah, my instant portrait's all jacked up. Who cares? I do most of this solo. Plus, I have a Peloton class, so I can do this even faster. For classes which don't have Peloton, it might be best to just run the trial. Boom! One shot. Being able to just destroy everything instantly is pretty useful. Titan EX might still be faster. We'll have to see. I don't even know if I need to really fight all these enemies. I mean, having enemies that exist keep me from pelotoning, so that can speed me up a bit, but if sprint's up, I may as well just, like, run straight through for the most part. Yeah, I can just, like, blow right past the enemies and ignore them. I suppose I could get off a couple of shots here and there, though. Wrong direction, and I need to figure out which direction I'm going. Remember the route through Aurum Vale. Not that it matters, it's a pretty straightforward route, I just need to look at the map. Yeah, blowing through the enemies with, like, damage, actually killing off the groups of enemies is better because I can peloton more. Little seedling was keeping me from pelotoning. Boom! Emits a brilliant light. No etheric activity. I don't know how to read that, then. Oh yeah, I should grab this last treasure coffer. It might have something decent. Okay. That wasn't bad, and that's supposed to be, I think, like 48 light? And then, let's see how Naval Extreme is. Naval Extreme should be faster, but it's less light as well, I believe. Also, I'm using a freaking ARR Relic weapon, so it's not going to be as fast as it could be. Plus, I have to sit through all this garbage. Nice. Okay, blew through that fast. And that's 32 light, I believe. I think Titan Extreme is better. I think Titan EX is better. Oh wow, I got the big drop of the horse. Too bad I already have it. Titan EX is probably better. It's not much less light, and it goes much faster. How much does it need, though? Is it like 2,000 or something? Don't know. One thing I do know that I want to do is, Mordona. I should have another of these, not daily. They're not daily, because I think there's only like 6 or 8 hours between the times you can do them. So it's not a daily thing. You get one of these little maps. And then you have to... Let me go Machinist. I'd rather go Machinist. Oh wow, that one works on Machinist? Oh yeah, because it's Moonward. That's not the, yeah. I thought that was the Bard-specific one, but it's not. It's just the aiming vest. And then I have to do a 50, 60, 70, 80, blah, blah, blah. Roulette. 12 minutes. Okay, we're not doing that. Fine. We'll do 50, 60, 70, 80. Scholar, I suppose. At least as a healer, I can get an instant Q. But yeah, you have to do a, this is for the previous stage, right? This is not for the light grind thing. I'll do that off stream, honestly, because I think it's like 2,000 you need, and I'm getting like 30 at a time, so not easy. But, this is for the stage I just finished, and it can get you a decent amount of Alexandrite, and you can do it multiple times in a single day kind of thing, so it's a decent option, because otherwise you have to spend all of your allied seals and then some getting Alexandrite. So any other option you can get is good. Oh great, it's a Dark Knight. Wonderful. Huzzah. Like, wonderful. At least I have a couple of instant casts. Okay. I have to get used to like what's available to me here. I'm mostly able to let my fairy do the healing, and since it's 50, 60, 70, like there was a good chance I was gonna end up in a low like 50 dungeon, so that's why I went with Scholar. Because I could have ended up in a big old like 80 dungeon or something, but probably not. Damn it. I think I got hit by that. like, you usually end up in the lower tiers when you think into things, so I figured I'd play Scholar because your fairy can handle a lot of the low-level healing pretty easily, but this is, you know, a Dark Knight, and we're in a 50 dungeon, so my fairy's not going to handle everything. I'm going to definitely have to cast some things. Plus, this is one of those dungeons that's, like, big on poison, so I'm gonna have to assume my Dark Knight constantly. I'll just let the poison take its room between pulls. Alright, now I'll go ahead and suit it up. Put it right in the center. That should work fine. Where the frick did... Oh, he got mimicked! Jesus. All this poison and one of our people was mimicked. Wonderful. At least I put a shield on him before he got in there. Oh wait, I need to hit the belly. There we go. All of this frickin' Asuna-ing, man. Just everything in this dungeon and its grandmother has poison. It's annoying. Go ahead and get a dot down on him while I get sucked up here. See if he even gets me, because he's not turning. Interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm full on poetics. It doesn't matter. Just roll greed on everything. I don't need any of it. Better sprint! Oh crap, I left my fairy behind. I always do that when I'm putting it in places. Remember to pick the fairy up this time. This is pretty short poison. I don't think I'll bother assuming that. Just kill these enemies fast so that I don't have to deal with them. this one. Go ahead and move the ferry over there with him. Okay, I do have an instant cast. I didn't even notice that before. I do have one instant cast that I can use with Ether Pact or whatever, Ether Flow. Wait, how'd you die again? Okay. I didn't even notice that person was just like standing around taking damage. Pretty sure that's the one that keeps dying too. Great, wonderful. Oh, it's a black mage. Wonderful. So I have all of the, like, terrible, I have bad defense and I stand around doing shit classes all in one. Good to know. This is a wonderful frickin' dungeon. I have a Dark Knight for a tank and a black mage for one of my DPS. Shit, he moved. Let me go ahead and move the ferry too. Yes, yes. Let the tank take them. Oh, God. You're about to get hit, bro. You're about to get chased down and deaded. He ran right into it. He's so dead. Ugh, fine, I'll try and keep you alive. That black mage is, like, terrible at his job. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off and running into everything. Let's move her over here so she's closer to us. You know what, let's go ahead and just use our energy drains. Like, I had more ether flow I could do if I needed to, but also the extra damage to just burn him down a bit. Greed on everything. Don't need any of it. Need more ether flow now. Holy shit. That is a lot of damage. Why is the Dark Knight taking so much damage so fast there? go ahead and set up a regen, which I think I just missed on the Dark Knight because they ran off to the other side of the map in the middle of it. Oh, God. They're dead. that galvanized is pretty well timed there. The Dark Knight took a hit that would absolutely have killed them just as I dropped a shield over the top of them. At least I can get, like, near instant pops pretty much every time on these roulettes if I go as a healer. I don't love playing healer, but it is fun.
It's you, baby.
Welcome in, Raiders! Thank you for the raid, Kadoka. Welcome in. Manage the DPS, the gate mechanic. You heal through it, or should we actually do the mechanic? Oh shit, I haven't done this in forever. I don't even remember. Welcome in, everybody. I knocked out the double event thing today, and then now I'm just working on some of my relic stuff. My old, like, ARR Relic stuff, actually. Oh, I see. Right. I remember some of this stuff, not a lot of it. Do the event later this week. When does it end? I think it's going until April 1st or sometime early in April, I believe. Shit, I fell asleep. Diabolical Curse damage taken is increased. Okay, so I need to be very careful and not get hit by stuff now. I, like, have forgotten so much about this fight, honestly. I don't even remember anything. A couple weeks ago here, I forget. I could possibly remember before then. Yeah. I'll stay pretty close to him. There we go. Someone's using a limit break. Damn. I was hoping I could get off that last cast to get him down to 0 before I went to sleep. Oh well. I guess I'll give it to the tank. The tank was not too bad. For a low-level Dark Knight tank, who's also a Sprout, that was surprisingly not a nightmare to heal. Like, it usually is. A Dark Knight is usually a pain to heal. A low-level Dark Knight is worse, and a Sprout Dark Knight is almost impossible at times, you know what I mean? That's usually how it goes. But they did pretty good. Alright, drop out. Wow, I got all the commends. Well, I'm a healer. I'm surprised the Black Mage commended me, though. That Black Mage was, like, all over the place, didn't know what they were doing, and died constantly. I figured, like most players often do, they would just blame the healer for all their own mistakes. But I guess not. I got all the commends. Alright. And then pop this map. And Bronze Lake. This is actually an earlier stage of my relic. I'm not actually working on this stage of the relic at the moment. But, oh, whoops, no. This one is, you had one that acted like a Burger King Crown mentor a year or so ago. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a mentor now, which means I have every excuse in the book to be terrible at this game, and no one can stop me. I am actually a mentor now. Like, both mentor, battle, and crafting. Boom! Oh, I didn't one-shot them. That's too bad. I was hoping I could. 5 pieces of Alexandrite right there. There we go. 5 Alexandrite. So if I ever get deranged enough to bother doing any more, Anima? No. Novus. Novus? Yeah, I think it's Novus. Relics, then I have some Alexandrite. And I think you can do that quest... I think you can do that quest 3 or 4 times per day. I do know that wasn't a daily quest. It did have a faster cooldown than that. I think it was like 8 hours or something like that. That inventory's clean. Mine's a mess. Mine's only clean right now because I've been organizing it. Usually with my inventory, I just like right-click sort and just let it go. But since I actually want to have the materia in a place where I can keep track of them, I bothered to rearrange it. But yeah, I don't tend to keep a lot of stuff in my inventory. Okay, it's 2:17 right now. 6 hours. This quest is on a 6-hour cooldown. You have to run a 50, 60, 70, 80 duty roulette and then bring her the item that you get for that. Run the map and you get 5 Alexandrites. 6 hours, that's 4 times a day. Oh, that's 8 a.m. Oh, you're right, this is a daily then. Okay. I must have assumed it was like 6 or 8 hours because I was doing it at like midnight the other night. That must be why. No, okay, 8 a.m. So it is a once a day thing. Whatever. If you're going to do your roulettes every day anyway, then 50, 60, 70, 80 you're going to do anyway, so... Okay, so daily you can get 5. You need 75 for every single relic. And there's like 8 or 9 I think. Maybe more relics. So, it's stupid. No, there's 10, because you need 750 for all of them. There's other ways to get Alexandrite. There's no good ways to get Alexandrite, though. They're all, like, terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, the materia is worse. The materia is worse, because there's no good way to get low-level materia, and you need 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, and since people know the only people that are getting low-level materia are people doing the relic grind, friggin' level 1 and 2 especially materia is marked up to like 10,000 gil apiece, because they can get away with it. It's really difficult to farm, and it's like no one bothers to use it when they're actually low level. They use it to grind relics. But that's not the actual stage of the relic that I'm on. I'm on the next stage. I have Novus, I'm going for Nexus, which is basically just Titan EX over and over and over and over and over again, and I don't think I really want to do that, but whatever. Let's see if there's anything fun going on. Sylvan, Path 8. Do I already have Path 8? No, it's under duty. 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not have 8 yet. Okay. What's in there? A bard and a warrior. They could use a healer, but there's no way I'm playing Scholar. Like, there's no way in hell I'm playing Scholar. I don't generally enjoy Scholar. I tend to prefer Sage. I love the little fairy, but I don't really like Scholar's skills very much. Let's go ahead. It sounds like they're only doing a single Sylvan subterranean path, so why not? We can knock out one subterranean path in, 10 minutes. Huzzah! By the by, a bit of spoilers, this is what you get for the event. Yeah, I always love when they give us these glorious Goobus as mounts. It's amazing. Hello. Won't let you promote Elfie? What? Why are you trying to promote them? I don't even know why they're trying to promote the person. It's not like the person that's party lead is, like, needs to be the tank for something like this, for anything, really. The tank just needs to have a tank stance on. Oh yeah, I can finish up some of my daily hunts, I suppose, while I'm waiting on them. North Shroud, Central Shroud. Let's see if Alex is up. Because these white ones are fate ones, so they're not always up. Wait. We're going in 3? Okay. I mean, the variant dungeons are designed so you can do them with 1. At least the normal versions. The harder ones maybe you want a whole group for. The normal versions you're supposed to be able to do with like 1 person, so... I don't know if I can actually use these. I may have skills that are worthless to me, because I'm a healer. A friend is finishing Endwalker in voice chat. Oh yeah, I think I could have gone into the VNC dungeon thing and changed it there. Right? Yeah. War magic, excluding limited jobs, ultimatum. Let's do spirit dart. I don't need ultimatum. Rampart, maybe? Does it actually change? Oh my god, you can change it mid-mission. That's impressive. I did not know you could change that mid-mission. That's insane. Like, most duties don't like you changing things mid-duty. Go lurk and get some food. Oh yeah, of course. I know. After a stream, always need to like lurk, go get some food, go get some snacks, go get some whatever. Rest. More worthless Deceiver diamonds. It was 8 hours. I was planning to do a pretty short stream today, just like the event and my relic, but I'm only at about an hour 45, and I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm probably gonna go to about 3. I'm just gonna like let someone else run this. I don't know what all the choices for Route 8 are, so if someone else knows what they're doing. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.-ish for your streams. I tend to go a little later, around like noon, 1, 2, 3 my time, somewhere around there. Whoops. Oh, they were looking up the guide to make sure we're on the right route or something, I think. We've been up at an absurdly late or early hour of midnight. I'm generally up till like midnight or like 2 or 3 a.m. honestly as well. I should change those. I want this one to be Rampart and this one to be... No? This one to be Rampart and this one. Oh, confirmed. I hit cancel before. That was stupid. Sorry, I'm sitting here changing shit around. He's over there fighting enemies. Oh, wow. How did they all get hit with... Oh, is Spirit Dart AoE? Target and all enemies near it. Okay, Spirit Dart is AoE. I did not know that before. That's even more useful then. Although technically I do have a dot, although mine takes a little longer to set up. Because of the fact that you have to Eucrasia first and then hit him with the dot. Again, I have no idea how to do this route, so someone else can do it. Lurk. Are they still looking up the route? Wait, do I have, Yes, I am in the right place. Okay. Where's the chat? I have forgotten most of these fights, so this will be interesting. They're not too bad to try and, like, remember. Double. I love that I can just double dot this dude. Oh wait, I do remember this fight. I've done this one somewhat recently. Usually as tank, I don't like to drag this guy into this beforehand, because sometimes he'll do like big cleaves that'll get in the way of the barrels. Hit him with both dots. I think this is the one where he flips it. No, this is different. Okay, that was very different then. This is the one where he flips it. An actual decent use of the, It's rare when you have a real good use to, like, rescue someone. They're like, nice rescue. Okay, this is the one where he spins us, but it's okay, we have time. Like, I kind of remember these mechanics. These rollers are new. This is definitely not part of the previous path that I've been on, but they're not too difficult to understand. Gonna push us, right? Which way? Oh, never mind. Dead. Dead before he could do anything. Scales with nothing on it. I shouldn't be following Nanamo, because Nanamo picks her own path that she leads you through. Dee Dee's the one who's supposed to know. Having Spirit Dart and Rampart are very useful for me. Also, I think they're the only things that a healer can take as those two skills, so... I've made such a historic discovery! Yay! Oh wow, they did pretty good damage on him. I think I forgot to do Spirit Dart early on. Whoops. Got too soaked up in my like normal Sage rotation and all that and didn't do Spirit Dart. I'll let them go ahead and handle it. Oh, personal spoils though. And more diamonds. Don't care. If you're gonna do variant dungeon stuff, you're gonna get a lot of like these diamonds. You're gonna get a lot of like crappy magic prisms, because that's the most generic thing they drop in the loot table when you don't get something useful or nice. Like, you can get minions and things like that too, sure, but you're usually gonna get garbage magic prisms. Blah, blah, blah. This is a boss fight already, so... This is just the relation to yon yawning pit. No idea. That's probably the right lever is what she's choosing. Are you? Like, this is a completely different boss. I've never done this boss before, I don't think. Actually, yeah, since I'm getting the cutscene, I've never done this boss before. Lifeless Legacy. Surprisingly enough, the variant dungeon I've done the most of is the last one, Aloe Aloe. Because I wanted the mount. Aggressively, I wanted that mount, so I did a lot of Aloe Aloe. I did all of Aloe Aloe, actually. You know what, let's just do all of us, because I don't know whether that's a tank buster or an AoE. Yep, AoE. I have no idea what any of the mechanics here are. Oh, damn. Wait, why was that an inn? Is that like the first one he chooses you need to be out of, and the second one he chooses you need to be inside of or something? I don't know. Be out of that one. I think it's out of the first. Nope. So the first charge is the inside AoE. Maybe. The first charge is like, this is how big of an area around himself he's gonna hit, and then the second charge is get inside of that. Why do I get the feeling we're supposed to be in here? Oh, I see now. Wait for it. Now. Nope, too late. Wait, I dodged Shattering Steel. Oh, I took damage from the actual updraft itself. Yep. Did no one take the raise skill? Cure, Spirit Dart, Cure, Rampart. Literally, I'm the only healer and none of them took the raise skill. Interesting. Wonderful. Like, are you kidding me? You're like, oh, we don't need the raise skill, we have a healer. Yeah, but someone else should have the raise skill. What happens if your healer dies? I can't believe no one bothered to take a raise skill. Like, if I'm not a healer with a raise built into my class, I always take the raise skill. Okay, yeah, I still don't know how to read what this dude's doing at all. Like, I can't understand how to read this guy's mechanics at all. Like, every time he pulls up that gauge and charges it, it does something different. I prefer not to have a danger Dorito. I prefer to learn the mechanics. Like, I prefer to know the mechanics. Rather than just, hey, follow me. Nope, you're getting hit by the middle one. Get to the middle. Nope, dead. Are they gonna res themselves, or should I? Okay. Whatever. I understand some of its mechanics so far. I don't understand what the gauge means all the time. I think I understand how to read the gauge for how it, like, does the circle, but The other one, not so much. I should be using Rampart more often too, because I have Rampart and I keep forgetting I have it. One, two. Is it this one? Nope, that was too close. But the inn was right. Okay. Interesting. I need to be all the way in, don't I? Yeah, that wasn't all the way in. Shit. I need to be using Rampart more. This thing goes for 60 seconds. I always forget that it can go much longer than you need it to. Wait on this one. Nope. Yep, okay. I did make it through that, okay. I thought for sure I missed that one, but no. One, two. Okay, so he's gonna jump all the way out here. I get it. He's gonna jump out to that one. Go out, and then I need to be on that side of him so we don't get hit by it. Okay, I understand that one now. I now understand how to read that one. This one should be easy enough, because it does a charge-up thing. Here we go. One, two. So he's going here. Dee Dee still doesn't quite read that one correctly, it looks like. But that's alright. No idea what Sundered Remains is. Oh, that's the big one. Yep, okay. I know this one. This one's not too bad. I'll get over here so I have as much time as possible, though. All the way out. And then in. Okay, I do understand how to read that one now. He always does the opposite. It's not like you have to read two separate lines of it. He just always does the opposite. So whatever tier he goes up to when he's doing the spin attack, that's the range you need to be at to get away from him, and then you have to get inside that range before he does the second spin. Oh god, he's doing this now? Okay, we have plenty of time. He's going all the way out. Yeah, Dee Dee still doesn't read that one, or just doesn't move quite fast enough, maybe? I don't know. So this isn't too bad now that I understand the mechanics. That's what I like to do. I like to know the mechanics rather than just like follow a danger Dorito around. I have plenty of time here. I don't even have to move from this spot. There's enough time. Two. I really should keep this rampart up, dude. I always forget to put the rampart back up, but it has friggin' 60 seconds, so plenty of time. Let's just do all the heals. We're right at the edge of this fight, so let's just make sure everyone's as healed up as possible. Nothing to really save it for. Hollow victory. Hollow victory, huh? Gladiator of Silda in the Sildan subterrane. Yep, so it's just the first time I've beaten him. More Sildan potsherds. OMG, thank you so much! Was that probably the last one that they needed? You guys want to do 9? Yeah, sure, I'm down for 9. I don't think I have 9 yet. Yep, I don't have 9 yet. I don't have 9 yet, and I've still got a little more time to go on my stream. I don't even know if I'll get to teleport before we jump back in, though. Because they may go straight back in. Good luck. Elfie's not going, apparently. This might be the one I'm actually looking for. Alux of the Draw, yeah. This is the one I'm actually looking for. Now, where's the actual enemy? There he is. Are you kidding me? That trickster imp from way over there just happened to catch me? Jerk. Wow. Sage has nothing at low level. Like, Sage is full on designed for like max like 80 plus, and they never like it feels like none of the designers ever bothered to try and playtest Sage at low level, so they just gave it a couple of crappy skills that do nothing. Like, the only thing I can do is sit here and just dosis. I suppose I could Cardion myself, I guess. There you go. That's a little healing over time, I suppose. Like, I have one skill as Sage, and that's about it. Technically, I have a couple of shields, but nothing really useful. Again, you shouldn't be playing this low level anyway. This is very low, so most classes don't have a lot, but still, this feels real weak, even for most classes. Okay, there's those allied seals. And then there was one left, right? Proud Creek, North Shroud. Oof. Alright, I should be able to find some not stuck in a fate that I can just finish off really quickly. Unfortunately, the fate's going on, which means all the ones I would want to kill normally are going to be overwritten by, like, fate copies of themselves. See? They're all just fucking fate targets that I don't want to deal with. Nope, another fate target. I don't want to deal with it. Like, I don't care. If I'm out trying to hunt down a friggin' target for like allied seals, I don't want to do it in a fate, because then I have to sync, but they're all overwritten by fate targets. Oh, fucking fine. Stupid game. Like, here's the one zone where you can find this enemy you need to fight. Oh, look, there's a fate going on in the entire zone. They're all deleted. They're all fate targets now. So you have to sink down to our piddly little level to do it. Same thing, nothing on scale, but we picked the left side before the last boss. Okay. Is that it? That's it? Screw the level sync, I'm done. Like, Sage is one of my most powerful classes in the game, and it's like, oh no, if you want to fight these guys, you have to drop your level way down and become weak. It's like, no other option. Boop. That should be about it. That's it for my dailies. There's my Sylvan Potsherds. I have a decent number of the Sylvan Potsherds. I should go see what's available for it. More crappy Deceiver Diamonds I don't want. Where do you pick up the... It's Old Charlene, I believe. It's been so long. Like, I didn't really touch variant dungeons, and then I did Alo Alo. I think they're all in Charlene, though. From that same guy. Sylvan Artifact Exchange. Potsherd Exchange. Noir. Ooh, not bad. Not too bad at all. It's a little much with the glasses. I've already got an outfit that kind of works for that sort of stuff, but eh. All classes 1. That's a single ear. And no. I've already got the wow emote. Okay, I'll save up for the noir stuff, I suppose. I don't really like the shoes. Gloves are okay, but I've got other stuff. I think the long coat is the one piece of this that I really care about. I could get the earring, but I don't care too much about the earring. So I'm going to need like 27 of these before I even want to spend them at all, so... Huh? What is he talking about? I have no idea what he's even talking about. Oh, the wind thing. Yeah, the wind things that knocked us up in the air. Yeah. Back to Limsa to sell some of this garbage that's filling up my inventory. Doesn't really need to worry about, like, telling us all the stuff, but... he could just, like, do it himself. Oh, Aetheris. No, that's 89. Pretty much all my stuff is 90 at this point. If we go in with 3, I think I'm going to be getting a lot of the attention from the enemies. I mean, I don't mind going in with 3, but... Oh, no, he's BRB anyway, so it doesn't matter. Another thing that's way behind that I realized I hadn't been doing is the command missions with my squadron. There's a bunch of those I haven't done. I think there's some achievements associated with it too, but just also there's a bunch of dungeons I've never run with the command mission. I don't really like to run them with command missions though, because that's kind of annoying. But I can probably do those at some point. Nope, they still have a bunch of time going. Pretty much always look for low-level materia, but it's always marked up like crazy. I need Quick Tongue 1s and Savaging 2s. Let's see. 2,900, 3,000. Look at the 1s, though. The 1s are the worst. Is there actually none, or is it just not loading? Oh, there's actually none. Ah. Oh my god. This is surprisingly not that bad, honestly. Maybe I should grab these. This is stupid expensive, but not as bad as it could be, I suppose. Everything up to about 3,000, I suppose. Ugh, you waste so much money doing this stuff. These aren't too bad. I can get them cheaper elsewhere, though. Like, going for these red ones, probably not the best. Purple ones are a little easier to get, but eh. Oh well. I'll probably just finish this one last run of the variant dungeon. It's just doing the bunny dance now. Don't need marble. We've got plenty in our guild FC chest anyway. Veteran, 3-star, veteran. Elite. Let's go hunting a couple of elite marks. It's around about here somewhere. While I'm waiting. It's always kind of a push to find things you can do while sitting in a party in this game. I'm always, like, looking for more of those options. Like, what can I do while I'm sitting in a party waiting for us to, like, form up from, like, Party Finder or whatever? Because there's so many things that just you can't do in a party. They'll just, like, block you out, or you'll, get removed from the party or whatever. He should be up in this area usually somewhere, but actually he's oh, actually I think he's an A, so he could be in a number of places. He's not, luckily. He's here, but I think he actually could have been in a number of different places. Since he's an A, or no, is he a B? I think he's a B actually. With that mark, I think he's a B. 100 Centurio seals. Done. Let's go to... Let's pop to Ralger's Reach. That was probably an old one, so I can probably pick up a new one for this week. Pretty sure I can get one from Ishgard as well. And then I should probably be able to do 2 in Shadowbringers if I already have one from a previous week, that is. Nope. Interesting, so that was this week's hunt. Let's go and get some new dailies, just so. Like, I miss a ton of the dailies normally, because I'm normally not trying to grind out like I am recently with Allied Seals where I'm doing the dailies. I don't actively do the dailies. That's just too often of teleporting all over the place to interest me. So I just pick up new dailies whenever I happen to be near a hunt board and just overwrite the old ones, because then when I'm just wandering around a zone, I might randomly come across a couple of the dailies. Grab a new set. Oh, wow, I had none of those. Hey! I should probably go tank. No. Tank isn't super necessary. It's useful. There's probably going to be a lot more of enemies, like, jumping around and stuff than we really want, but... eh. Gravanian Forlands. Wait, Thextera. I think Thextera is usually... no, it could be in a number of places, actually. I suppose I could also work on Beast Tribe stuff. Those are a thing you could do while you're sitting in parties, waiting for things, but not enough time now that we've got the whole party. There we go. By the way, this is the mount that I got from Alo Alo. It's a goofy little fairy that carries me by the scruff of my collar like a cat boy. I think I usually run into Thextera up here in the woods. Someone's still AFK. Thextera is usually up here where like the Bandersnatches and stuff are. Alright then. Who should I even cardia? Like, is anyone gonna end up very tanky? Damage barrier, rampart, cure, vuln, rampart, cure, rampart, cure, rampart. Okay, great. No one brought a res. Thanks, guys. Wonderful. No one bothered to bring a res. Hopefully some of them change. Maybe I should give the Cardion to the Monk. It's the only melee DPS in our group. The others can kind of move around better. The Monk might have a little more trouble. Also, he seems kind of like he might be the newest of us. Yeah, I get the feeling the aggro is kind of all over the place since it's just DPSs and a healer. It can happen. Honestly, if I were a selfish healer, I'd just Cardion myself, since we have no tank. Just be like, it's me then. wonder if this raises enmity generation. No, it doesn't. Okay. You can't, like, control it that way either. It's just up for grabs. There's no way to even, like, fake tank in this one very well. Luckily, I have a bunch of shields and, like, mitigations and stuff, so I could just do that. I mean, it pulls even more of the aggro to me, but honestly, that's okay. I think I might actually be one of the better ones spec'd up for, like, tanking the damage, surprisingly enough, as a healer. They should all have, like, better health than me. But I have the... No, I don't have better health than all of them. One of them is slightly better than me. But, like, my Sage is very spec'd up. It's not, like, fully spec'd up best in slot, but it's really high up there because I actually was doing, like, high-end raiding with the Sage back in, like, 6.3, 6.4. So he's very spec'd up. Okay, that's just weird. The person with the highest health also got the highest shield from me? That's odd. Even if I critted on their shield, they should have gotten less of a shield from me. To be more aggressive on lucid dreaming. Oh wow, Daddy Ecliptic just stood there. Okay, so this uses wind. To, like, yoink this Teddy Ecliptic guy all over the place, it feels like. Just go ahead and drop some extra shields down on people here. Okay, this is where he's gonna start spinning. That's fine. We have time. Which direction is he going? That guy is so dead. Like, my rescue was off. I saw he was in the middle of nowhere. It's like he's dead. He's not very good at this, honestly. You know, I'm just gonna drop my Cardion on him. It should be on Hein, because Hein is the one who keeps getting aggro of the boss, but, like, Hein is not the one who's taking all the damage. Still just in there fighting. Dead again. Like, I'm not gonna pull you around forever, dude. You gotta learn somehow, some way, someday. Is he just laying there? Like, he's not even bothering to take the raise now. He's just giving up on raising. Wrong place. Wrong place. Jesus. Like, oh my God. Just leave him. Just leave him. I tossed him a raise. For the next 60 seconds, he can raise. Just leave him. It's like he's face down on the floor. It's just like toss him a raise and then just walk away. Like, I'm okay. I've got Cardion on myself. I've got a shield on myself. Like, I'm good. I can tank this. I'll even go ahead and use some Numa for some extra damage. I didn't even need the healing of Numa. That was just, like, extra DPS. I kind of love going into content as, like, not the right role for that, where I'm a healer and I've got, like, all the aggro of the enemies, but feeling super, like, safe. Like, I'm good enough stat-wise as a healer that I'm just like, I'm good, I'll just throw up a couple of shields and then just tank all of this. Guys, why is it all spread out everywhere? Really? Like, I get maybe spreading out which ones the enemies are focusing on. That makes somewhat sense, but, like, we could have still brought them close together so we could have AoE'd them. Great, in the act of trying to go over to the other one and drag it with me, I lost aggro. Yeah, this aggro juggling stuff with no tank is so annoying. Oh, funny as hell, too. Nope, we must do nothing to the scales. Nothing to the scales. Okay, they're close enough that we can actually, like, AoE these ones now. Not for this, though. I think they're still too far away for the phlegmas. Let's drag him over here. It seems like he's on me. Alright, this fight should be a little different. I mean, even the first one was a little. Is this just going to be a platform instead of wind now? A rock. The ramp every time? So I was, yeah, well, would they hold that boulder up the ramp every time? It's like a question. Let me just go ahead and throw the Cardion onto this guy right at the beginning. Like, he's probably not gonna have the aggro, but I'll let him have it. Oh, really? It's terrible for you? Danger, Dorito. Should make sure to get my shield up beforehand. Oh, I have the aggro. Well, it's bouncing all over the place, but still. Follow the danger, Dorito, people. I love the ideas. I don't generally like to follow the danger Dorito because I like to learn the mechanics of fights, but I do love the idea of the danger Dorito. It's hilarious to me. Whoops. Wrong button. Oh, I don't know this mechanic. This is new. Okay, I kind of understand that one now. Not very well, but I kind of understand that one. Wrong sides! Wrong sides all around, guys. Let's just use up like a bunch of the healing. Oh, I did take it. Oh, damn it. I thought I could have cleared that. I thought I could have, like, pixel cleared that one, but I didn't. there's my swift cast. There we go. I probably should have used the rampart on myself there too. I forgot about that one. And dead again. Sorry, it's just like, oh, he's dead again. Technically, we do have a summoner who could res as well. I don't think they're bothering to res. I don't know if they just don't care that that person keeps dying, or if they are, like, out of reses as well. But that guy's just always dead on the floor. Oh, cool, they actually resed him. Hello, Mello. Doubly sure that I have Rampart up. I do. And dead again. There we go. Hey, at least he's a consistent monk. He's very, very consistent. Wait, when did he die? When did he die? I didn't even see him die that time. He must have just unlocked VC dungeons. There you go. He was even alive for the kill. OMG. He's just like cheering. Woo, yay! Oh my god, he's dead again. I think that's why she was doing OMG. It's like, he's dead again. Oh, thank god. Luca. I can't believe he died one last time just before the end. It was feeling so bad for me. I was handling that fine. I was even the danger Dorito because I was handling that fine. He did have a couple of mechanics I wasn't used to because we went a different path this time, but I was okay with it. Luco, I was feeling so bad for you. It's like, ah, well. What I always end up laughing about is that, like, nobody ever brings Rays. Nobody ever is bringing Rays into the VNC dungeons. Like, if you have one healer, someone should bring Rays. Oh, look, he immediately left the party. I'm falling asleep. I gotta figure out what's wrong. Oh, he was passing out while playing with us. Oh, well. I'm down for 11. There it goes. Thank you, Ella. So, hey. You totally do, definitely do, yep. Oh god, Bellows walk on, yep. It's been a while since I heard that one. Back on PF or just do 3? I'm down for either, actually. Sometimes it doesn't play. Yeah, I don't have a walk on anyone else's, so I don't know exactly how on like the user side to mess with the walk-ons. I don't know if it'll always play automatically when you show up, or if it's like sometimes you just have to do it manually. Yeah, I'm nerd. Hi, Curie. Nerd. Ads come up. Bella's just like, yeah, I'm special. I'm on the left and fruit on the right for the scale. 169 down, so I'm down for whatever. Yeah, I've only got a few, honestly. Oh, I always try to go in there. It's in here. I've got 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10, I think. 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Yeah. Ads, are they tasty? Okay. Honestly, we might have actually been able to do better with just 3 on that last one, because the variant dungeons, the normal variant dungeons, kind of meld their own difficulty to the number of people you go in with, right? So having the monk who died all the time might have actually been more of a hindrance to us than having just 3 people. I don't know. I'll probably move this Cardion around quite a bit. I throw it on Hein because Hein tends to get aggro a lot. 3 minutes of ads. Yeah. Unfortunately, Twitch is gonna roll ads on my stuff whether I want it to or not. So better to just bundle it all up into one 3-minute chunk every hour. So glad I'll be done with this. Oh, Dee Dee's almost done. This is probably the last one they have to run. Mellow.
Girl gifted a tier 1 sub to a Kami_13. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Oh, it just gives the sub to Luco. Like, there you go, no ads now. Thank you, Mello, and welcome into the Cool Kids Club, Luco. I could say that because everyone else is busy with ads. Interesting that there were 2 personal spoils chests, but they were both garbage. I don't want to be a cool kid. I want to be a nerd like the streamer. I want to be a nerd like the streamer. Rocco and Aloe done, just not this one. Oh, I don't. But yeah, I desperately wanted that mount, so I definitely did aloe like as fast as I could. Because how could you not want the... Who tagged... Did they tag me healer? Is that what they did? Tag me healer? don't think I've ever seen anyone even use the plus mark before. What I love is that I pull pretty good aggro off of being a healer, so you'll often see the plus mark just buried in the pile of enemies. Although, like I said, my Sage is geared up pretty good, so I could actually, like, walk into the middle of the enemies and just be like, here, let me just throw up this shield, this mitigation, and then I'll just stand here and take it all. Plus, with Variant Rampart. I'm just gonna let Dee Dee handle, like, all the things. Big freaking... Why are my shields on Hein always so friggin' huge? Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Like, Hein had... Oh, no, Hein doesn't. Interesting. Hein sometimes has more HP than me. That must be part of a shield or a buff of some kind that they get from time to time. Oh, whoops. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. For a second there, I almost thought I hit the rescue button. Whoopsie! I screwed that one up. I saw Colossal Slam and I thought, doesn't matter. I saw Colossal Slam and I thought that was the flip. It was not. Oh god, Hein's dead too. We should just res then. If Hein's down as well, then there's no res mages left. Dee Dee's handling this pretty good. And with a variant cure in her loadout, Dee Dee might be able to solo this, honestly. It'll be rough, and it'd be slower than us just resetting, but it's... I never begrudge someone for trying to, like, solo big fights, because it's kind of a cool thing to pull off, right? Like, when my entire group dies, and then I, as a tank, like, fully solo the boss fight or something, it's always fun to pull off. But Dee Dee's not great at dodging this one for some reason. I noticed that on our last run-through. When he does the spinning thing, Dee Dee seems to get hit by that a lot. Should everyone cheer for Dee Dee? That he can't touch us through the walls. We're just standing in the AoEs. Yeah, I can never bring myself to begrudge someone who wants to try and solo a boss or something like that, because it's always really cool to do. This is definitely the flip. Whenever he only has a single red barrel, that means he's gonna flip them. This might be a problem. Although I think she has Rampart. Yeah, so she should be good. With Cure and Rampart, she could definitely solo this. Okay, this is just a normal one. With the spin. Yeah, she's always way too close to that one and gets hit a couple of times for some reason. What is that Makai Master title? Does that mean she's got, like, all the other Makai titles? Hey. Now run! Run! She's pretty good at reading most of his attacks, though. Although that was a little... Okay, she got there in time. Yeah, I think she could do this. This one's kind of new. It's like a Boja critical engagement Deus shows it. It's duel. A Boja duel. Dude, the Boja duels are so much harder than this, though. There's so many weird little mechanics that'll just one-shot you if you don't know what you're doing in the duels. Rampart is up. Okay. More spin! I mean, if she really wanted to be that close to that side, there is another option for her, which is after the first hit, she could just cut across. She probably would be fast enough. And then she could avoid having to run around in a circle. I might want to test that next time. If she doesn't clear this guy on her own. I think she will. We've kind of seen all the mechanics he has to offer, and she's handling them pretty well, so... Impressive. Oh yeah, this is a flip. Come on, DD. Okay. Yeah, I think she's got this. This stuff's not that damaged, it can wait. How are we doing on the potsherds now? Oh yeah, I forgot I got the Gladiator card last time. And all these worthless diamonds. Like... I love that you just get tons and tons of Deceiver Diamonds whenever you're doing the variant dungeons. It's like, oh look at all this worthless crap I don't want. Okay, yeah, see, she was able to cut across. I mean, it's a little... Like, it seems like you need to understand that attack a little better to cut across than you do to just follow the circle around as he spins, but it's doable. He's doing really good. Not bad. I think he was at like 70, 75% health probably when we got taken out. That whole like leaving half the arena thing, that one's fairly new. Come on, there you go. Very nice. Alright. You can keep that up permanently? Yeah, you can keep that up permanently. Good. This is someone new. Royal Bedchambers. Go ahead and let Dee Dee lead, because Dee Dee's the one who's got, like, the guide up. How about this guy that's in the middle? How about him? Okay, so now we're in the audience chamber again. Alright. Go ahead and make sure we're dragging them all. Line AoE, please. There we go. Alright, and then there was like a whole set of things we need to do with the scales. I don't even remember what it was, so I'll just let Dee Dee handle it. Yay, more diamonds. Although, for what it's worth, the stuff that you do pick up here when you're not getting garbage Deceiver diamonds is pretty expensive stuff. Ethernet in here? Antique teleporter. Interesting that we've been using like Aetheryte and Ethernet for that long, all the way back in the Sylvan ruins. They have them. Scattered coins. A burglar broke in before us, perchance. There we go. Gather everyone together. Not bad, yeah. When I can, like, that comfortably just tank stuff, it's nice. Did we do something wrong? Home, left, right. I think I did something wrong. Okay. No, because she did say there was something about the statues of Nald or Thal. Here. I think we are on the right track, at least based on what Dee Dee said before we queued in. This should be a brand new boss that I've never seen before, I bet. Nope, just more gladiator. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, that makes sense. There we go. I should remember pretty much all the stuff from this fight. Although the fight has probably changed a little bit since we came through a different route. But mostly this is the same. With any luck, we'll use a whole lot less reses here. Sorry. Okay, Hateful Visage sounds new. Oh god. Okay, here. This is the safe spot. Because they're gonna spin away from us. But he's also doing a line AoE on us too, so there's that. Okay, Hateful Visage was not too hard to read. I love that I throw up a couple of little shields and stuff, and then Hein takes like 0 damage. All the way. Dee Dee is getting good at reading those ones too. Didi used to get hit by the second wave of the attacks from this guy, but is getting pretty good at reading them now. I mostly just used that Caracol so that I could get some MP regeneration. Oh! Went into it! Oops. Two. I'll just go ahead and throw Guardian on her to get the health back up a bit. I'm back behind. Whoop! Careful. This way. Yeah, that'll give me some MP back as well. It's good to remember to use your shields, even if you maybe don't need to use your shields at the moment, because they are Sage's MP regen, like, bursts. Three, all the way out. Yeah, we're killing this guy real quick, honestly. We're not wasting all of our time rezzing. And when he's designed for like a 3-person party, it's much faster. Oop. Hey, another Gladiator card that I don't need. And can't trade? Yeah. Oh well. Alright. I believe I'm probably done for today. That was a little extra Centurio seals. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Nope. There. There we go. Much better. Alright, I think I am done for today. I managed to do the event, the double event, which again is real short. I kind of expected this one to be pretty short. They were bundling the two together because they're working on Dawn Trail, but the events have been real short lately. And I managed to get to the next stage of my Relic. Again, more grinding to go off stream. And I got a couple of runs of the variant dungeon done. That's kind of a little bit of everything today, but it was fun. And let me pop over to Twitch. Let's see who's live. Let's see what they're doing. Games aren't moved into Lysenkost, huh? Interesting. Ooh. Top Prog. I don't know that I've ever rated this person before. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see, Dragon Quest, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Maybe I'll just raid Chen, because that'll be pretty funny. Playing Tiny Tina stuff. Rated them recently. Let's see what Chin's up to. Oh, he's just sort of getting going, about 20 minutes in. Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and say hi to Chin today. And for anyone who gets left behind by Twitch, or anyone over on YouTube who may want to join us over here, here is the URL for where I'm raiding out to. You can just click on that to follow over with us. I'll be seeing you and Luco and Vup and everybody pretty soon, Mello. I'll probably hop into voice chat once I'm finished up with my after stream stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Also, thank you, Kadoka, for the raid. Thank you, Mello, for the gifted sub. And welcome to the Cool Kids Club, Luco. Anyway, I will see you guys again Wednesday, Thursday, probably Thursday. Probably more 14. As long as I have the sub for this month, I'm kind of playing a lot of 14 stuff this month, but we'll see what I do. Anyway, thank you guys for being here tonight, and I will see you all later.